Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're jumping into a really fascinating devotional that is honestly going to completely change how you look at your daily chores, your homework, and even your free time. It uncovers this hidden superpower that you actually already have hiding right inside of you. It all comes down to an epic battle: hard work versus the do-nothing trap. So let's get right into it.
So, let me ask you something. What if you literally never had to work or do a single chore ever again? Seriously, imagine a world with zero chores. No making your bed, no taking out the trash, no math homework, no practicing your instrument, just lounging around all day, every single day, playing games and doing absolutely nothing. Sounds like the absolute dream, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because this devotional actually gives us a massive warning. It hints that this dream of doing nothing might actually be a terrible curse.
Section 1. The Doing Nothing Myth. Is lazy really fun?
You know, we sometimes get totally tricked into thinking that doing nothing equals perfect happiness. We look at people who seem to just live for fun and amusement, and we think, man, they must be supremely happy. That's the myth. But the reality? The devotional points out that lounging your days away doesn't bring happiness at all. Instead, having no aim or goal in life just brings unhappiness, heartaches, and a feeling of being totally bummed out, which is exactly what the word dejection means.
And okay, it gets even crazier. The devotional drops a massive number on us: 10. Why 10? Well, it highlights that when people get totally bored and start seeking amusement in forbidden things, basically looking for trouble just because they have nothing better to do, it actually drains them. Doing the wrong things just for fun taxes your physical powers tenfold. That means it is 10 times more exhausting on your body and your mind than the absolute hardest, toughest physical labor. Doing nothing the wrong way is literally exhausting.
Which brings us right to Section 2, the danger of idleness. The trap is set.
The devotional quotes an ancient proverb from the Bible to explain this perfectly. The way of the slothful man is an hedge of thorns. Now, I know slothful is a kind of funny-sounding old word. You're probably picturing a slow, sleepy little sloth hanging upside down from a tree. But in this context, it is a super serious warning. If you're slothful, your path through life feels like you're constantly trying to walk through a prickly, painful hedge of thorns. Ouch, right?
Just to be crystal clear, let's actually define what the devotional means by slothful, or its partner word, indolence. The crucial thing to understand is that being slothful means being completely inactive. It means you are actively avoiding useful labor, and you have absolutely zero goals, no aim, no object in life. When you avoid all effort like that, the devotional warns us that this kind of extreme laziness actually destroys your life way more than if you had to work incredibly hard every single day.
It sets off this crazy chain reaction, totally like knocking over a line of dominoes. First, your intellect suffers. Your brain gets completely foggy because you just aren't using it. Second, your moral character weakens, meaning it gets a lot harder to make good choices. Third, your physical energies enfeeble, which is a fancy way of saying your body actually gets weak and tired. And finally, your heart opens to vice, meaning bad habits can easily sneak right in. Basically, idleness attacks both your soul and your body.
And that leads to what is probably one of the most powerful warnings in the entire devotional. The indolent man tempts the devil to tempt him. Think about that. The devotional is dramatically explaining that being completely bored and inactive actually invites bad things to happen. When you're sitting around doing absolutely nothing, you're basically hanging up a giant flashing neon sign that says, "Hey, bring on the bad ideas."
All right, let's shift the energy way up. Section 3, the power of hard work. This right here is your secret superpower.
Now, when the devotional uses the word industry, we definitely aren't talking about giant smokestacks, big factories, or assembly lines. Let's define it for our own lives. Industry, or diligence, means the awesome habit of working hard. It means performing useful labor and doing even the humblest, simplest little duties, like washing the dishes or sweeping the floor, faithfully and doing them well. It's the superpower of just getting things done.
When we compare these two paths, the difference is just mind-blowing. On one hand, having nothing to do is a trap that completely dooms people to inaction and misery. But on the other hand, industry acts like this incredible superhero shield. The devotional says hard work is actually essential to your health. It completely closes the door to 1,000 temptations. It keeps you safe, it keeps you active, and it can even bring you a long, super healthy life.
Remember that ancient proverb we talked about earlier? The one about the prickly hedge of thorns? Well, here is the awesome second half of it. But the way of the righteous is made plain.
When you choose to be diligent and actually work hard, your path is made plain. That means it turns into a clear, successful, wide-open road. You get to bypass all those thorny, painful, boring traps that catch the lazy people. Hard work quite literally paves a smooth road for your future.
But hey, what if your chores are just super hard and you really want to quit? That brings us to Section 4, Religion as Your Anchor, Staying Grounded. Think about what an anchor does. It's a massive, heavy object that keeps a mighty ship from drifting away into a dangerous storm or crashing into the rocks. It holds that ship completely safe and steady, no matter how crazy the waves get out there. Well, the devotional says that religion acts exactly like this anchor for our own lives. When we get tired or we're super tempted to just be lazy, it holds us strong.
And check out this absolutely amazing promise straight from the text. It says, "Communion with God will impart to every holy impulse a vigor that will make the duties of life a pleasure." Just think about that for a second. Connecting with God doesn't just force you to do your chores, it actually changes your heart from the inside out so that you enjoy doing them. It turns boring, everyday duties into an actual pleasure. How cool is that?
Let's break that beautiful quote down into 3 super easy steps. Step 1, communion with God. That simply means praying, reading, and connecting. Step 2, that connection imparts vigor. Vigor is such a great word. It means a giant, awesome boost of energy and strength. And step 3, because of that brand new energy, life's duties, your chores, your homework, helping out around the house, actually become a pleasure. Religion gives you the ultimate energy boost to tackle literally any task with a big smile.
So, my friends, it all comes down to this one big question. Will you choose the painful, thorny trap of doing nothing, or will you grab your anchor and unlock your secret superpower of hard work today? The choice is entirely up to you, but I know for a fact you have the energy and the strength to do amazing things. I want to challenge you tomorrow. Tackle your chores with a big smile and just see how it changes your whole entire day. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay curious, work hard, and I will see you next time.